What's going on YouTube? It's Bruce with Bruce Custom Motors bringing you guys another official video. You guys see the beast. Don't worry, we got dyno videos coming. We got tons of fun content coming on this video. I've just been crossing my T's and dotting my I's for the build. I definitely don't want to send it and ensure that everything is not working the way it needs to be or strong enough to handle the power that I'm trying to throw at it. So guys, be patient. I already have someone that I'm working with that's gonna do a dyno tune at the same time. So we're gonna see what this beast can take. So far so good. Haven't broken anything crazy or insane. So guys, please like and subscribe and share. Let's get this channel to the next level. All right guys, as you can see from the title of the video, this video is going to be the top 5 most affordable and the best mods that I personally feel will give you the best bang for your buck in the Audi B8, B6, B7, B9 platform. They generally share the same engine with a few components here and there switched out. So a mod that will work for a B6 could also work for a B9. The first thing that I want to talk about, guys, is going to be right over here. As you can see, the first mod that I feel personally gave me a lot more low-end torque, and I can just kind of feel my car pull a little bit harder. At first I was skeptical about it, but from putting it in my car and taking it out, and from those of you who watch my videos, you know I'm notorious for buying things to see if it works. It's gonna be the throttle body spacer, right? So when I put this throttle body spacer in my vehicle, I noticed a lot of low end torque. I noticed that my car was pulling a lot harder from low end. I think it just gives you enough space to where your car can really, the velocity can really build up. So I definitely would recommend a throttle body spacer. They're super cheap, easy mod to do. You definitely want to get a throttle body spacer for your car. Now on my throttle body spacer, as you guys can see right here, I have this red thing connected to it. Now what this red thing is, if you look over here, is just going to be water methanol. This is going to be my tank in my system right here. Like I said, watch the video if you want to know more about water methanol. All right, so this is going to be the digital gauge to the actual snow performance water methanol, and you basically will just set your peak boost levels of when you want it to start and when you want it to end. Like I said, this is just to show you guys. I have detailed videos on all of this. The sprint boost is going to be right up here. Now, water methanol is going to be a little bit more, I'm not going to lie, but what I get from it outweighs what can in turn happen to my vehicle long term. And what I mean by that, it keeps my combustion chambers cool, it keeps my car torquey, it keeps the power where it needs to be, and it also adds horsepower to my vehicle. In addition, it does an amazing job just keeping the combustion chambers clean, as it has, you know, a little bit of ethanol in there and it sprays the valves. It's definitely a plus. I don't want to get too much into detail, but if you want to know more about water methanol, please watch this video right up here. It will explain everything to you, but this is definitely a mod that I totally recommend. The next mod, guys, is going to be sprint booster. All right, guys, so what a sprint booster is a sprint booster is a component that connects to your throttle body. And what it does is it gives you more response to your car. You know, like I said, in the old days, they had wires. And what this does, as I change this, guys, as you can see, this is the sprint booster off. This is going to be a green light. And that's kind of like the mid range of responsiveness. And you can change it from high to low on how responsive you want it to be. In red being race mode. And as you, like I said, you can change it from high to low. And this just gives you more acceleration a lot quicker. Some would say more torque. It's such a great mod. You know, when I did my sprint boost in my car, I felt like I was getting a tune again. I can't explain. It just makes your drive a lot funner because your car pulls a lot quicker and I feel that I've gained horsepower. However, we can debate if you're gaining horsepower, but it just makes it an enjoyable ride. So I definitely would say, definitely get a sprint booster, you know, especially when you're dealing with a turbo on a lower displacement engine like a 2.0 or potentially 3.2. You can have some bit of a turbo lag, and to me this is essentially the turbo lag killer. So sprint booster, I definitely would say, is something that you want to get on your vehicle. All right, guys, the next cheap mod, or the next mod that I think that you should get, especially if you're taking your car to the track, or you're really trying to hit those turns and those corners on the road, you definitely, I would definitely recommend this strut bar. This strut bar is from ESC Tuning, and it looks good and it serves a purpose, and I think it's just a cool little complement to your vehicle, and at the same time it helps you with stability when you're hitting the turns on your car. And also, guys, I'm sure you guys all know from my previous video, man, you gotta get, I emphasize so much, an oil catch can. You guys have seen my videos on this, and if you want to see more of the video on the oil catch can, look at the link right above. This is a lifesaver. Normally, like I said, this would be your traditional PCV valve, right? And normally what would happen is you would have all of this come right into this intake manifold, all of the extra blow by, the oil, the, you know, any of that carbonation or residual, and it would in turn turn to carbon, and it would go into the intake manifold. The intake manifold would in turn go into your valves, and that's when you start getting the carbon buildup and your car starts, you know, running really rough and, you know, misfiring. So as you can see, this routes everything into the catch can. A catch can filters it and then shoots it back into the car. And then once it shoots it back into the combustion chamber, it's just pretty much air. So, man, lifesaver. Gotta get that, guys. Gotta get that. So yeah, guys, I don't want to go too much into detail, but I just want to say, you know, these are like the about the 5 mods that I think that you can really benefit from if you're starting up mods. And if you want to get the best bang out of your buck, I would say these are the top 5 or 6 mods that you can definitely use for your vehicle to really notice a difference in your vehicle versus something that's more of an aesthetic kind of thing. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, I have a lot more videos coming out on this setup and how we're going to get it dynoed. Just be patient with me. Right now, it's just really a matter of me finding the right shop that can handle it or do it, and that's been my biggest challenge. Finding the right shop that I can trust, that understands our platform. So yeah, appreciate the love. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is Bruce with Bruce Custom Motors. Peace and out. Let's get a view of that car, guys.